Primarily, we're a school, and what we do is we serve kids who come from homeless families. We teach the same things. We have certified teachers in the classroom. Our school looks very much like any other school, but we're dealing with kids that are coming from very chaotic backgrounds.
These kids come in and ask for seconds and thirds at breakfast on a Monday morning because they haven't had enough to eat over the weekend. Their bodies can't grow, their brains can't function properly if they don't have those basic necessities that help them to be able to be awake and alert at school and learn. At Positive Tomorrows, the first thing we do is remove barriers to education. So if a child shows up and they need shoes, they get shoes. When winter term comes around and they need a coat, they get a coat at our school. We also transport them to and from school every single day.
Our education staff truly understand what our students are going through. They know when a child needs a little bit of love and maybe a hug, as opposed to some discipline.
When the children arrive, we take care of their needs. Are they hungry? Do they just need a love? Do they need to crawl up on your lap and just spend some time with you? And then when we get to the academic part, it goes much better. If children are hungry or if they're tired, they can't learn.
Our goal is to get them where they need to be academically, to make sure they receive the emotional support they need to be emotionally healthy, and then to stabilize their families so that our kids can go back into public school or go back into a traditional school setting and be successful there.
We want them to see what life can be like. We go back to the whole issue of having hope. And if you're the child that's always told no, you can't have a new backpack, no, the tooth fairy doesn't come, no, if that's all you hear are those no's, after a while there's nothing to be hopeful for. So we're trying to create that sense of hope, because once you have that, you can plan for the future, you can graduate from high school, you can go to college, you can have a job, you can do really well.
So I was very new to Positive Tomorrows a couple of years ago, and I was sitting in my office and I got a phone call. And I answered the phone just like I normally do. "This is Margaret, how can I help you?" And she said, "My name is Ashley, and I used to go to your school." She told me her story, and I was taken aback at the person on the other end of the phone that was so poised and so confident and just an amazing human being.
At one time we were at a shelter in Oklahoma City. That's when we started attending Positive Tomorrows, and that was around the age of 11. At the time, I forgot that my birthday was coming up. I'm not sure why. I think there was just a lot of things going on. So we were just sitting in the little cafeteria area, and somebody had announced that, hey, we're gonna celebrate Ashley's birthday. And then they had presented me with a Walkman, which at the time, that was really important. That was really cool. And so I just remember getting the little Walkman, and I remember crying because, one, I forgot that it was my birthday, and then two, I just never had anything that nice. It was so important to know that someone cared that much to, one, remember my birthday, and number two, to pour into me like they did. Currently, I am a sergeant with Oklahoma City Police Department. I work in the Public Information Office. My most recent position is now in the Office of Media Relations. Since I've been back and have volunteered and just done some different things with them, I've noticed it even more, just how they really, really strive to make it as normal as possible, because it's so important to make sure that the children that go here, they don't feel like they're ostracized or separated from going to any other type of school. So whenever I say, hey guys, I used to sit right here, there's always a shock. It never fails. There's always a look of, what? Really? But it's a shock, and then it's a smile. Because for some reason, they think that, oh, well, this is a police officer. Surely she's never been through anything. And what a lot of people don't understand is that's actually what makes successful people, is struggle. If I didn't go through anything, if I didn't go through homelessness, if I didn't go through a lot of other things that I went through, I would not be here. And so I tell them it's very important that you take advantage of these rocks that you feel like that are being thrown at you, because those will be the very rocks that you stand on.
We have more students who need to enroll, and it breaks our heart to have to turn them away due to a lack of physical space for them to be. So we feel a responsibility to our community. We feel this responsibility to the students and the children who are in Oklahoma City who don't have a voice and don't have a way to be heard and don't have these opportunities to grow and to serve more and to, affect more change in the lives of homeless children and their families.
We need the money and the financial support to continue being able to give what we want to give these families and these students. It doesn't require millions of dollars to help give them, a successful life, but it's important for us to build that foundation for them.
We need to take the building blocks that we have and we need to continue to grow so that we can serve more of these kids. $2.70 pays for breakfast for a child, a warm breakfast every single day for our kids. You think $2.70, is that really gonna matter? Does it really matter if I send in a small donation? But when you put all those donations together, it's huge.
Just $10 can provide an after-school snack for a week for a child.
$25, that's classroom supplies for a child for a whole year. $100, that can pay for art for one of our kids, again, for the whole year. A whole year of art for $100 is pretty amazing. $2,500 puts gas in our bus and our vans to go pick up and take home our kids.
$5,000 can provide our equivalent of tuition for a student for an entire semester.
$15,000, that's food, 3 meals a day for all of our break camps, all 4 camps. So 6 weeks in the summer, fall, winter, and spring break camps. $110,000, that can pay for an entire classroom for a whole year.
A small gift can make a huge difference. It can be anything from donating a book that we're going to be able to send home with a child who doesn't have any books, to crayons and scissors that we send home with supplies.
If we didn't have the financial support of our donors, we wouldn't be here right now celebrating 25 years. And I think the staff is so excited to see where we're going to go in the future and what's ahead of us, and not just for the benefit of the kids that we see right now, but all the kids in the future that can benefit from a larger school.
I would congratulate our community partners for the fact that Positive Tomorrows has been here for 25 years. We've had some real ups and downs in our past, and we would not be here today if it weren't for the community that saw a problem, saw a need, and stepped forward and has funded a solution to that problem.
I would just like to say congratulations to everyone, to all of our volunteers, donors, staff throughout the years who have made the first 25 years possible at Positive Tomorrows. And we're all looking very forward to 25 more years of changing many more lives of children and their families.
I want to say happy anniversary, happy 25th anniversary to Positive Tomorrows. And it's been an amazing 25 years, but I know that there's going to be even more just greatness that in the next 25 years. And I just want to thank the community, because without your input, without your sponsorship, this school would not exist. So let's do 25 more and 25 more until homelessness does not exist anymore.